Hello and welcome to another Sinister Sunday. Today we're continuing with our haunted house series and we're going all the way to Italy to do it. Villa De Vecchi is forbidding, all right. Just consider that looming fog blanket. Just east of Lake Como, nestled against the forested mountains of Cartanova, sits the house that's said to be haunted. Villa De Vecchi, alternatively nicknamed the Red House, Ghost Mansion, and the House of Witches, was built between 1854 and 1857. Built as a summer residence for Count Felix de Vecchi. Within a few short years of its completion, the house witnessed an inexplicable string of tragedies that would forever cement its Gothic legacy. Count Felix de Vecchi was the head of the National Guard and a patriotic hero for his role in the 5 Days of Milan, an insurrection in 1848 that led to Milan's liberation from Austrian rule. The Count was a well-read and widely traveled man. He set out to build a dream retreat for his family. He solicited the help of an architect, Alessandro Sidoli. Alessandro died a year before the villa was completed, and many would later view his death as the first ill omen. Nevertheless, the Count and his family made Villa De Vecchi their home during the spring and summer months. The villa was set within a 130,000 square meter park, and the mansion boasted a great blend of Baroque and classical Eastern styles. It was outfitted with all the modern conveniences of its time, including indoor heating pipes, dumbwaiters, and large-scale pressurized fountains. The ceilings and walls were decorated with great detail, and a larger-than-life fireplace resided over the main parlor, where the grand piano stood at the ready. Extensive gardens and promenades rounded out the already beautiful surroundings, and an equally impressive staff house was built. According to the locals, sometime in 1862, the Count returned home to find his wife brutally murdered and his daughter missing. The Count put out a lengthy, unsuccessful search for his daughter for a year, before then taking his own life. The villa was then passed on to Felix's brother, Biago, whose later renovations oversaw the removal of much of the estate's eastern aspects. Biago and his family continued to live on the grounds up until World War II, after which they vacated for good. The house made the rounds of owners and prospective buyers, but by the 1960s was left permanently uninhabited. Bad boy occultist Aleister Crowley allegedly spent a few nights at the villa in the 1920s, which led to a rise in fan pilgrimages. There was rumors of ritualistic orgies, sacrifices of both human and animal, suicides, and even murders abound. The grand piano, once said to be played at night by a ghostly entity, has since been smashed to pieces, though some locals claim that the music can still be heard coming from the house. Others say that a female voice can be heard inside the house. Many who have visited the site insist that there's something eerie about the derelict building, or more accurately, something inside it. While natural elements began assault early on, the majority of the abandoned house irreversible damage has been done by humans. Graffiti covers the wall, and anything capable of being vandalized has been given a due makeover. During an avalanche in 2002 that wiped out all the nearby houses, this villa remained untouched. Despite large boulders falling down the mountain during the avalanche, They all stopped a few meters short of the villa, thus sparing it. Locals are not sure if that's a good thing. So there goes another episode of Sinister Sunday. I hope you liked this one, and we will see you next Sunday for another one.